Let me get the move off this beat.
Pretty much.
Yeah, ladies, fuck. Hustle. And they gotta get past the radio guy. It's fuck the promo guy. I'm just the promo guy. I'm finna let that shit go though. Check it out. I walk light, but I talk heavy. Classy like a tall Chevy. Only talk to bosses. My assistant got the call ready. Told my donkey Brown steady. Got to get us all ready. Go a different path. Make sure it's all steady. Trying to set that tall fatty. Say the boy calm but edgy. When the bitch see me, she calling me handsome, tall, and deadly. It's amazing how all that shit work. Beat a pussy up like I'm trying to make my fist hurt. Still had the time to lay it down, but she was quick work. Then it's right back to the hustle and make this shit work. Flow is surgical and I follow up with the stitch work. Wanna keep it rap, this reality, make that shit work. Life is beautiful, but maintaining it, make that shit hurt. I'm tightening the reins until that grip hurt. Yeah, my pedigree is impeccable. I'm a gentleman, so I try to keep it respectable. When I try to chill, they go and put me on the pedestal. Y'all be making statements and none of that shit is credible. I'm a businessman, but you niggas is hooking edibles. Your name in the streets ain't even legible. I'm incredible, that's my last name. Catch me in the fast lane, trying to play the cash game. Accurate with fast aim, toxic as your bad name. It's a long shot, but I'm telling you I got mad range. When I set my sights, consider it in the bag, man. Kinda like Kobe in his last game. Hush. They need a real one apparently. I'm the rookie man, so ain't none of you niggas scaring me. I'm talking to the guy, but can't none of you niggas swear to me. Big dog status, but you never see me on the leash. Shit, got the game in the choker. Probably throw some change at your game when I choke her. She a master kiss, so she like it when I control her. And I got a leash, she can't even keep her composure. Thanks for tuning in to Shoptalk. Therapy to keep from doing block talk. Are we good? Talk up in the building. We'll top we get down. It's your boy Tony Media Monix. This nigga J Menace sitting here on his phone, rude as hell. I didn't. I just fucking sprung it on him. Pause. Shoptalk said. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. Shoptalk said, well, y'all, we in the building. We're gonna get right to it, man. Shout out to Nikki Sleek Design, man. That's our SBR small business owner that we represent, man. Y'all know, y'all seen them work around. I'm talking about with Ron Reed, with BNO podcast, BNO What You Know podcast, life coach Jeff, redirect, regroup, refocus. We got Reggie moving forward with the nightcap Tuesdays from 9-11. Dr. J moving forward with Dr. J every second Friday. Shit, us obviously. Y'all know what time it is, man. Oh shit, the mood changes. Shout out to Mood Changes. We got the motherfucking Weedy Grok coming up Friday, 4/20, Jesus' birthday. You know what I'm talking about? I seen a post that said they didn't put 4/20 Easter on 4/20. We're gonna see who the most high. Me and Jesus. Oh my God. I'm like, look, check out the flyer for a second. Not that background music. But Weedy Grok, man, 4/20 Carnival and Festival, food, games, entertainment, and more. That nigga think he fly. Somebody done dressed him up, and he won't take them glasses off. I don't know. All of a sudden, he needs prescription. I don't get it. Shout out to happy birthday, Shot Blizz, man. Y'all know what it is with Blizzy. Hosted by Get This D and the Net. I guess she's gonna unveil her new name during the show as they're hosting. Yeah. And that's what it says right here. I've been fighting for 3 years. I stopped fighting it. It's a tough battle to fight it every day for 3 years. Yeah, you know it's tough. This is what he's become known as. I totally understand. He gonna send you the invite. Hey man, let's get this D. I'm sure he doesn't say that. He can't say that. There's no way in hell. Okay.
Never been a part of the slow.
Shit. Oh my God. So y'all know what it is, man. Be there. You can go on NinaWatersMinistries.com, fill out for an account on the website, buy the ticket. You can also pay at the door still, I believe. But yeah, we got to. There we go, man. Nikki Sleek Design. You can reach her at nikkisleekdesign@gmail.com and go to her website, nikkisleekdesign.com. You feel me? Now, this nigga got me laughing. I remember the first time when we first met. He said that shit to me. I'm like, you know, he got this big heavy ass voice.
Get this D.
Hey, what's your name? Get this D.
Nah, he ain't say that.
Bro, I hit you in your motherfucking nose. Now, who you talking to?
He ain't say that.
I didn't threaten him, but.
No, but he really said, my name is Get This D.
No, he said,
no. Hold up. No. I really need to get it on camera.
No. He said
this is what he said.
He said D Smith first. But then Get This D shortly followed. I'm like, what the fuck that mean?
So the man said to you, my name is D Smith.
My name is D Smith.
He waited 2 minutes and then said, AKA Get This D.
Something
and he
like
looked you in your soul. That's what I heard you say. He looked you directly in your eyes.
He looked me in my eyes.
Like what? Did he put his hand on your shoulder?
No, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. But I surely,
my guy, that
was a moment.
Wow.
Okay, that was a fucking. But see, I ain't gonna tell y'all what he told me it means. Because if he ever tells you, it actually.
I don't want to know.
No, you do want to know.
I don't.
If he ever tells you, it actually makes sense.
I don't care that it makes sense. Like that
makes
point.
Sense. If he would have said the words instead of just a letter,
that's like saying
it make perfect sense.
Yo, I be thrashing these guys. Like, and you trying to say, no, it's a deeper meaning. Like, let me hold on, wait before you jump off the deep end. Let me tell you what it means to be thrashing. I don't care what it means, bro.
I'm changing my name. I'm changing my name to compete with his. Just the tip. TIP stands for Transformative Informational.
Why you invite me this
Perspective.
Monday? Why you invite me? Why for y'all asked me to come out here this Monday?
He said, why for y'all come out?
Why for? Like,
oh God, because we talking about other stuff too, I promise. It's not my fault. We gotta get to this fucking music, man. We'll be right back, man. Fucking
that's wild.
8 minutes, man. Shoptalk 7. You know what I'm saying? I'll recap the playlist as we come back. It's a real radio, guys. There we go. Kiwi.
Got a problem, come solve it. You say you're a goon, but what's a goon to a fucking goblin? You hope he's scaring me. I got 2 boxes, they sharing me. One for the bread and one do whatever I say. Perfect pair to me. I bend it over and I tell him make that shake. Put his face out in it, he gon' manage that fake. Finally solved. Took long enough. You ain't crazy out playing tough. Trying to cover my spot, but ain't done enough. Nah, he call me Key, but I be Kiwi when I'm on the. I tell him speak up while he in it. He be talking. A unicorn, I'm so pretty and I'm rare. Bad at one in a billion, never care. So I tell my man when he better do it good. Cause when my other get it, man, he me good. So he go crazy as he motherfucking should. Got me bust everywhere. Assignment understood. And I ain't writing no motherfucking hook. So if y'all wanna hook on this song, y'all gonna have to write the hook yourselves. Let's go. Stop trying me, cause could be eyeing me. I never give him the pussy, but I take his money, so he think he buying me. I like brains and things. He know what I want, cause I'm asking. Tried to get the pussy right after icing me out, and I tell him I'm fasting. I treat these like they bitches, I be doing them dirty. I'm the queen, no peasant. These so unworthy. Too, yeah, I said it, I don't care. Walk past the bitch I used to know and swing my hair. I shake my ass when I'm outside and I be screaming, ayy. My favorite nigga at the crib been waiting all day. Same one I told to fuck me good at first, been killing lately. But I'm still outside, don't run shit, is you fucking crazy? I like expensive shit cause I don't have to buy it. I make these cash me out, the mama, you should try it. What you bitches say, I know I'm what you bitches need. I be killing, yes indeed. Pop my shit and then I leave. Kiwi.
Yeah. This how I separate the boys from the man and the man from the boys. You hear me? Real. I call the players, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. The plug coming, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. My shooters pull up, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. Them hollers coming like a blitz, 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 blitz. They can't stop me. You ain't mobbing, you ain't. Nah, I can't fuck with you. She don't want no decent man, she want a thug. Drug dealer touching money like I'm Mitch. She wanna flex me on the gram, look, she taking pics. John Gotti presents, all I know is cousin glory. I've been pimping since been pimping, that's another story. State line with Mars, I survived thanks to God. Off them pounds, we bought cars, diamonds on your scars. No pretending till they kill me, the world is ours. Already famous with this chopper, I'm a shooting star. Big old hollows on my mama, these flipping cars. They want the smoke, we throwing bullets. I tell them like Red Far. Blitz, 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 blitz. The plug coming, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. My shooters pull up, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. Them hollers coming like a blitz, 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 blitz. They can't stop me. Big Kahuna, I think these know better. They too busy chasing, these boys don't want cheddar. I need proceeds, I'm talking more cheese. $1 million dreams, we gon' win by all means. I see the future like Miss Cleo when I touch the scale. I predict the blitz on Elo, we gon' give them hell. She thirsty for, but I don't give them. You pay your rent and buy her flowers, I just give her. It ain't tricking if you got it, but you still a it's hating like I made it, that's gonna get me rich. I might take a trip, I might buy a whip, I might buy your and flip her like a blitz, 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 blitz. The plug coming, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. My shooters pull up, it's a blitz, 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 blitz. Them hollers coming like a blitz, 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 blitz. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. You can't stop me.
I make a work when I'm turning up, oh yeah. I might eat it up if it's sweet enough when I'm making up, oh yeah. On and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on, oh yeah. On and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on, oh. Beat it up, I take my time and I beat it up. This ain't no need to be speeding up. Don't switch up the tempo, just keep it up. Keep it up, keep it up, beat it up. When I might be open, they seeing it. So tripping off me and we hit it up. Just focus on me and my deep enough. Oh yeah, yeah. This is to be that baby bite on the bed, girl. Would it be better with you on the dresser instead? Girl, I'll make you bad. It ain't no flex, no. It ain't no flex, no. I might make a mess when I make a well when I'm turning up. Oh yeah, no. I might sweet enough when I'm making up. On and on, on and on and on, oh yeah. On and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on.
Eat it up. I take my time and I eat it up. I got your legs up and your feet and stuff. Don't worry about my turn, I'll clean it up. Eat it up, eat it up, king and stuff. Grab my head when you're ready, I'll beat it up. Get some air when I come up to breathe and stuff. But I love how it tastes, girl, it's sweet enough. Oh yeah. I just want you to show me how you do it in bed. Girl, I can go, we almost knock the cameras off the lens. Girl, get this new bed. Girl, don't be upset, girl. Time to reset, girl.
I might make a mess when I make a well when I'm yeah. I might eat it up if it's sweet enough when I'm yeah. On it on and on, on it on and on, oh yeah. On it on and on, on it on and on, on it on and on. Oh, I might make a mess and I make a well. Oh yeah, I might eat it up, eat it up, and I make it up. Oh yeah, on it on and on, on it on and on, on it on. On it on and on, on it.
Yo. Okay, see, bro. Hey, Nanette, I hear you. But all that get to know you stuff, man. And I'm with all that. And just to let you know, I've been screaming all your shit. Winnie City Vibes, Volume 1, Ken Folks Entertainment. I know you been hurt, but I ain't nothing like them lanes. I wanna get money with you, let's get this change. Buy a big house, you in the Lex, I'm in the range. Play your cards right, your finger might get a ring. I wanna mold you, I wanna grow you. All I ask is trust in the world, I'll show you. First class trips, Gucci purses, diamond rings. Call your mama, tell her she don't have to work again. They call me P59, girl, I'm your biggest fan. Put you in dress code, Ken Folks, be the brand. Take my hand, walk with me, open up, talk to me, be yourself, be free, and I'ma give you what you need. Good loving all night, straight drop, hard pipe. Tell me all the things you love and the things you don't like. Love it when you get mad and catch a funky attitude. Signing off, yours truly, Mr. Get to Know You.
Now where you from and what you do? What is it in life that you most value? So peculiar that's attracting me. You stand out from the rest, so baby, let's see. Is this too good to be true? Something different, something special about you. Just how old you seem to be. Just as cool as the ocean breeze. Guys, someone who match my flight. Don't have to question why. With you, don't have to try. Stomach filled with butterflies. With you, spend all my time. Morning text you send on by. Can't wait for you to be mine. Know you. It's just something about you. Do you wanna get to know me? From your actions, you already show me. So can I get to know you? 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 I wanna get to know you. What's your future plans? And do you like to dance, baby? Do you like to cook? And what's your favorite sport, baby? Do you like to travel? What you do in your pastime? What is your passion? What is the goal to get you there? Are you a man? Tell me what turns you on. Tell me what makes you tick. Tell me if you feel me. Tell me that you got a big Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you wanna explore, baby. Tell me how you feel on the inside. Know you. It's just something about you. Your actions, you already show me. Can I get to know you? Can I get to know you? Can I get to wanna get to know you, boy. Can I get to know? Can I get to know you, baby? Can I get to know? Get to know you. Get to know. Wanna get to know you.
Listen, brothers and sisters. Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy Tony Media Monix. Got Jay MENACE in the building.
What's to it? What's to it? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to have a better tagline.
No, what's to it? Just the tagline.
That's the
what's
tagline?
to it is the
We're gonna
tagline.
work on it. It's fine. You got nothing slick to say?
That is slick. I don't appreciate your tone. To be honest with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ooh, there.
You're right. Listen, you know what?
I didn't even want to come to this month.
Cypher Sick fucking spoiled me.
What do you do?
It's your boy, Cypher Sick.
Nah. You know the hardest intro? The butcher coming.
Oh my God.
When I heard that, I said, yo, it don't matter what I say no more. That's the hardest.
That is the hardest.
That's the hardest intro to the butcher coming, nigga. Like so.
My favorite rapper got the weakest tagline. I hate it. Yeah.
I do. When niggas tag you on the other side of the thing and don't respect the fact you're in the podcast.
I think you're telling me we too loud.
What he say?
That's what it looked like he said.
I throw this phone.
Can I hear him?
I will throw my
Is that
phone.
what I'm saying? Did you hear me?
All right, my connection bad. I'm just gonna stop
We
the
didn't have
live.
that battle. They could go.
The live is not working for me. My connection is over. You got y'all got balls in? It's always bad in here.
Oh, they're
Okay.
saying they can't hear anything.
Oh, so we look like jackasses. Okay.
A little bit.
No worries.
Can you go to the live? Come on. I'm sorry, y'all. We having to do some technical shit during the fucking show. I'm gonna fix it.
They didn't hear it in.
So I don't know. I don't know what he said.
Maybe if they turn them down.
Yeah, probably. Type shit. Anyway, we back, man. Shoptalk 7, y'all. Jay MENACE. I'm sorry, man. I should have said that.
It was rude. It was
I imagine I
inappropriate.
can't get a feature now.
No, absolutely not. And fuck the beat you sent me. Like, don't think that
No.
I was just listening to it. Like, I will no longer be doing that.
What can I do to fix it?
That just made me uncomfortable. The question and the fact that you looked in my eyes, it's like, how can I fix it? Yeah, don't worry about that, dog. Don't worry about it. We all good. We all good. We straight immediately. The moment you said that, we was good. The moment you said it, we good. So we solid. We back friends. Whatever. Like,
If I
just don't say that to me no more.
If I could get that shit to work on bill collectors, that would be great. What can I do to fix the bank?
Yo, nah, quote that taking shit. They get them. They hang up on you.
What's the take shit?
I don't know who you are.
Oh yeah.
If it's money, I don't have it. But what I do have is a particular set of skills. Threaten the fuck out of them.
Oh shit.
If you keep calling me, I will find you and I will kill you. I got hung up on.
I'm gonna start working for the call center. I don't want nobody to say that to me.
That's why.
There's got to be a movie that got to come back for that. This guy.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna find it.
What's to this off air talk though, man? Because people need to hear your thoughts.
Oh God, leave.
You need to hear your thoughts.
Oh man.
You ever seen a bald nigga stress? You can tell when a bald nigga stressing because y'all start here. When y'all start here and wipe that motherfucker forward,
And it ain't even nothing right there.
no sweat. Ain't no sweat right there. Like,
We was talking about a few things, man. We was talking about cheating, and we was talking about not that I'm a cheater. Okay, whatever.
That's just something that
we got into a conversation really about. We was talking about being with somebody for a long time and being able to sustain what it was in the beginning.
Got it.
Right? Is that a fair statement?
That's a fair statement.
That's fair. And we was talking to somebody who's been with somebody for a long time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that always gets interesting for me because, in my opinion, you stay together that long just because you don't leave. That's the main, that's the only potion.
That's a hard statement. So what you saying is, past a certain point, I don't want to be with your ass. I just got comfortable.
No. But you just don't get to work on nothing if you leave.
I don't get to say.
Like, people got all these potions, right? This mathematics that create a good, a lasting relationship.
Right.
Or a lasting marriage.
Right.
When the truth is, all you can do is have a lasting marriage. It's not leave. You got to stay so y'all can work it out.
That's fair.
You got to stay and have a desire to work it out.
I love how you see how my confidence now is. See, that's that J Minna shit. You see how I'm nodding like I'm not married. And nor have I been nearly as long as a relationship as people in this room. And I'm sitting in there like, hell yeah, that's exactly what you gotta do. That's exactly what I know the formula.
But you've had a long situation before, right?
No, I'm in a long situation now. Like it's been like 10 years.
So being married, it's a different intensity because of y'all are welcome to come up here if y'all want to. Y'all don't gotta wait. Yeah, come on.
Do I need to move?
If you could switch chairs with Nina, that'd be. If you don't mind, thank you. What the fuck? So it's a different intensity if you're married.
Absolutely.
But functionally, what's different if y'all live together?
Should I scoot down? So they
should scoot. Y'all scoot in for me.
Yeah.
See if we can get him. I might have to move this back. Could you move? Would you could you move this back? It's like just straight back. Yeah. That's it right there. Yeah, that's fine.
You get a show like that.
But yeah, so it's a different intensity because being married, but functionally, I think it's still the same. If you live with your partner, you know what I'm saying? So y'all committed because leaving, you can't just block her and leave.
Okay.
So now y'all got affairs to handle if y'all separate.
If the house big enough though, you'd be surprised how you.
I mean, in a marriage too, it's the same shit. If you could go to the other side of the house.
I have gone to we have missed each other for about 2 months. like mother just go to a different room and be like, yo, hey. When you cross paths, you'd be like, hey.
And I don't know. I wonder.
Hey, you.
And I think I haven't been with nobody more than 8 years, like functionally. But it seemed to me like at some point that's like something like that, but some coping mechanism is part of the deal at times during the situation. Because if it's lovey-dovey, perfect, appropriate all the time.
He about to get me deep.
I'm saying though.
Y'all need to say, you look like you about to say something stupid too. Like
first of all, HERBACHI,
like
right?
Oh my God.
HERBACHI's in the fucking building. We've been hearing about you so much.
Okay.
Golly.
Let me be quiet because anytime somebody do this shit to you and they just looking, they about to say something to set your whole room on fire.
Fucking HERBACHI, not his bachi.
Go ahead, finish.
You feel me? These days, you can use that tagline if you want to. You feel me? HERBACHI, not his bachi. Not your bachi, motherfucker.
HERBACHI, I'm her.
Yes. If you don't mind, catering to our madness before we get into your thing, what do you think about?
What's the question?
What was
it? Is it really a question? I don't think it was an open conversation.
We were talking about the nuances of being with somebody for a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been married. It's about to be 12 years in May.
God,
how long y'all been together?
15 years.
It's a lot of men. Y'all are just it's black excellence in the room. Black and brown excellence.
And they're willing to do the work.
Man, it's some rules to it. You know, I heard you say you can't put somebody out. You can't block them. Man, we got a rule in our house. I don't care how mad you are. You cannot sleep in a separate room. I don't care. You sleeping right here.
Mm-hmm.
We done lived in a mansion where you can be far away. Ain't none of that. I don't care. Sleep right here.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
See, and that's interesting, right? Because I always say you can't leave things to your feelings. Listen, if I only fed my kids when I felt like it, they would starve.
For sure.
You don't like them? Huh.
I'm saying I don't always feel like it. I've been a breadwinner my whole life. I didn't always feel like paying that bill. I wanted some Jordans.
For sure.
But I had to come on, make sure everybody was straight, because I had their mama not working, so I had to bring their bread home, and I had to make her. I didn't want her to feel like she had to come to me every time she needed $100.
All right.
So I gave her the money. Here you go. You got it. All I need is beer and socks and a few books. I was studying religion real heavy at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain shit you got to do intentionally. If you leave it to our feelings, we'll never forgive. We'll never resolve a conflict. You know what I'm saying? Some people really won't feed the kids. You know what I'm saying?
I'm real big on energy though, bro. And maybe I'm not, like I said, y'all a lot more experienced in this than me. Like, so I'm big on this. If we gonna get to a solution, like we get to a space where we're trying to understand each other, at least you can still be pissed about it. I can still be pissed about it, but at least there's an understanding and it's cool. But when we're not on the same accord, and then you got like, because I know my partner sometimes get to the space where she just like, she gonna hold on to it. It's just gonna be that. I absorb, that's one of my God-given gifts. I absorb energies hard. Like, so if I'm like being next to that, bro, it's tough for me. It ain't just a feeling like I won't go to sleep. I can't sleep because the energy is so messed up, like right here. Like, so sometimes rather than leaving the whole crib or doing something like that, it'd be like, yo, I need to remove we'll try again tomorrow. Like, because I gotta get up out of here. I'm the type, I done did this to her. One of her favorite stories about me, I swear to God, I stared at this woman's back. This when we like first got together. It's like our second year. I stared at the back head of this woman while she was snoring and everything for 3 hours. And I kept counting down. I said, and you ever just try to look at somebody to get them to feel your energy? I'm like, just wake up. Go ahead, wake up. You feel me looking at you. Wake up. 3 hours. After 3 hours, I tapped her and I was like, yo, why you say what you said earlier? And she was like, what? I was like, what you had said? Because it disturbed me that much. I was like, why you say that? And it was some brief explanation. She was tired. She's like, dude, my fault. Like, I ain't mean, and I rolled over and went to sleep. Yeah, and that pissed her off. Because she was like, nah, I'm up and you sleep. But that's the type, I can't sleep. I can't do it. I don't know. Maybe it's just
it's learning experiences, right? So like in the beginning of my relationship, we get angry and I leave. I'm like, man, I gotta go. I gotta get some air before I say something, do something crazy. Let me go catch some air and I'll just leave. I'm like, I'll be back. I'm coming back.
Right.
But I'm out. So I'll bounce and then I'll come back home and she be like, so you gonna leave every time? And I'm like, now I'm young, I'm 20, 24 or something. I'm young and I'm like, yeah, I guess that ain't the best way to resolve things. And then, you just evolve as time goes. So at the point I am now, and my wife, she's stubborn. She hold grudges. She do all that. And I'm like, at this point, I know how she is.
Right.
She's gonna, eventually get regulated, but I can make this go extensive or I can cut it short. So what am I gonna do?
Picking them poison.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put my pride aside and let me go ahead and make the first step.
That's the intentional shit I'm talking about. Like, if she could have just ran with her feelings and the shit could have been something else. You know what I mean? It's like car. I told my son, he's 24. I say relationships is like vehicle maintenance. You don't always want to do it, but if you want the car to run, who gets up in the morning and say, I can't wait to get this oil change?
Right, for real.
These oil changes are $100 now, shit, $120, $150. If you're a middle class citizen like myself, those hurt sometimes. But if you want the car to run, you got to get the oil change. You got to change the tires. You got to change transmission fluid. You got to get the 100,000 mile maintenance. You got to get the 150,000 mile maintenance.
I think what I get caught up is, what about if it's our car though? See, it's this weight of, if I'm always changing the oil, I'm always changing the tires, and I'm always doing this, hey, what the fuck out? Like, yo, you drive this car too. Car can't just run off my energy. Like, so sometimes you need to change the oil. Sometimes
this goes for both sides though. So like let's translate what the car maintenance is. If we could juxtapose it, car maintenance versus relationship maintenance. It's like so she like flowers. You don't feel like want to get no fucking flowers, but she like flowers. Go get her the fucking flowers.
Right.
She know what you like. You want your coffee and your donut. She don't feel like doing that shit, but she know you likes it. She knows that he likes it when somebody brings it to him. Go get the fucking coffee and the donut. Yeah. You don't got to feel like doing it. Just get it done. It saves problems. It minimizes problems later. You know what I'm saying? She like you to hand her some money. He like you to hand him a plate. Like these is maintenance items that make the flow of y'all day go better. So if you're not gonna do the maintenance, the car gonna fuck up. Except the problem is this is a human we're talking about, and this human is gonna take this and not function at full capacity for a little while if y'all situation ends.
Type shit.
Or even in that situation.
See, what I don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I get caught up, but now I don't get caught up. I think about just me. What can I do to make this better or to make this last? Because everything gonna fall in place if it's supposed to. So, like, even when I'm at work, I tell my chefs, I'm like, you so worried about them, the next shift not doing their part of work, that you'll limit your productivity when we can get all this done right now.
So if
we slow.
So if you're gonna be there, you just gotta do your job.
Just worry about you. Do your job.
And I was told that too, by somebody who's been in a marriage. This is where I openly, and I've told my partner this, and I say this, I'm not emotionally mature enough to do that yet. And I've been open about that. I be telling her like, yo, look, I'm real big on matching energy. Like I can do all the load, I can carry the load, I can do all of that. I do it 1,000 times a day. But if I feel like you ain't matching my energy, I'm not emotionally mature enough to carry your ass like forever.
I'm gonna tell you this.
You'll give me a little bit. But
this is what I know.
Maybe that's why I'm not married.
I don't know y'all situation. Yeah, y'all been together 10 years. So what I do know, because math is math.
I mean, gay,
one plus one is fucking 2. Knowledge plus wisdom equals understanding. Anyway, you want to do supreme mathematics or regular, right? So if y'all been together 10 years, either you ain't that bad at emotional maturity or you love the fuck out of her.
I think it's number 2. I'm not as bad as I'm making myself.
She must love your ass the fuck back.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that is fucking beautiful.
Absolutely. At the basis, that's
because you're fortunate to have that. Like, if you can love each other so much that the bullshit don't matter, that shit is rare.
Right, because really bullshit don't matter. It's deal breakers that matter, right? You know what I'm saying? I got deal breakers. If you do this, man, we can't recover from that. If I do this, I know that I can't recover from that with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it that you can't?
I won't.
Or you won't?
I won't do
because
it.
I made a statement on the radio show last night and sent the room up. They just want to fight me. And I'm a lover. don't hit me, please. I'll feed you. But I made a statement. I said there's nothing that's irreconcilable except death. Right? They had the same reaction you had, except they trying to fight me.
You can say something right now.
Just listen to the word I'm using. Right?
Yeah.
There's nothing that's irreconcilable except death. Why am I saying that? Because there are people who can't disagree over tissue without breaking up. There are people who can argue over tissue and keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's go extreme. I personally know a couple who
you're retracting that statement, right?
That there's nothing irreconcilable. So definitely, no, I'm not.
No,
so I know a couple that got through abusing each other physically. Matter of fact, he started it and she picked up later. Like I got to film myself. Okay. First 5 years, he's whooping her ass. She stayed. Like, obviously, everybody, you crazy? What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? 20 years later, these motherfuckers got a beautiful family. Kids are well-mannered. I don't know what he's still doing behind the scenes to her or she doing to him, but I see the product that they're creating. These kids are well-mannered. 2 of them in college. One of them finna graduate. Summa, I can't pronounce that shit. Summa, come,
yeah.
They've been to graduate by honors, and I'm sure the other one gonna follow suit. I think the other baby's like 11. They own properties. She looks she's glowing.
Dog, it's some dark stuff. I don't mean to bring
darkness. They've been together 25 years. So what I'm saying is, if they divorced today, they did their fucking job already.
Yeah.
They reconciled that shit.
Yeah,
even though it was really tough.
But it's some dark stuff. It
is some dark stuff. Hear me out.
You got pedophiles, you got all type of stuff, and I ain't gonna say too much because I don't want to deride the conversation today.
I mean, but that's
there's a lot of lines where I think like, bro.
But I think we know that though. I think we
know something.
I think we know that. But you know what? Fuck that.
That's why I say
there are people.
What do you mean?
There are people who were there with some pedophilia going on. And they fucking hear me. I'm not saying. I'm not
3 girls.
I'm not listening to what I'm saying.
That back, bro.
I'm not talking about if you like it or not. That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, you say you can come back from it.
No.
Said it's reconcilable.
No.
Am I missing?
In I'm trying to.
Might
not be for you.
Right.
Definitely
I'm
ain't
not
for me.
saying it's for me. I'm saying what can be dealt with.
Powerful. Anything is possible.
And I'm saying it can be dealt with because
I
it
ain't gonna spend too much time. I mean, it went up.
Well, if you gotta go off, I understand. Go off.
No. I'm saying because I got girls, so it hit.
I got a daughter myself. She's 21. But what I'm saying is that I've seen the craziest shit be reconciled. I'm not saying they should have. But what I'm saying is, since they have been reconciled, then it is reconcilable. I got my limits too.
Right.
So you saying
you can't put your hands on me.
Right.
And that's me.
You can't ain't nothing to do after that.
No
Right.
physical
That's all I'm
violence.
saying.
I
You
can't
said
do
if
it.
that person dies.
Right. So there's a difference between what's irreconcilable and what you won't reconcile.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I can get what you, because my saying is in alignment with yours. I don't believe in right and wrong. Like, and I tell my girl that all the time. Like, it ain't no such thing as right and wrong. It's just your fucking ideology versus this person.
And can we reconcile?
Can we so I get you on that. And like,
I'm definitely not trying to stay.
No. Because I get you. And I've had this argument with people about, like, I was like, well, because they bring death into it. What if you kill somebody? I'm like, I might not agree with you killing somebody, but I'm like, that's just me saying that I don't agree with that. Like, but I can't tell you what's wrong or right. I ain't God, bro. Like, that's your there's a killer, whatever.
Where if they explain their code to you, it could make sense.
So
like,
you know what?
Everybody grew up differently. You know, they in different environments.
It was like shock value in front. Yeah, I get it.
You know, you can't. Everybody ain't the same. So you know, I mean,
like
I find myself drawn to aggression, like real hood stuff, but I'm not hood. Like, I'm a church girl. That's what I am. See, you know what I'm saying? But
a lot of people ain't cut. Everybody, nobody's not gonna say nobody's, but a lot of us are cut.
Man, listen,
just cut differently.
My first little date with my wife, we at a party, things pop off. She got the thing. I'm like, why do I like this so much? And she got my hand like a little girl. I'm like, oh my Jesus.
You clenched the pearl.
Jesus.
You clenched the
Be
pearl.
with us. But then as I learn how she grew up, learn her neighborhood she from, I'm like, okay, this is her. So I gotta kind of direct my positive energy on her.
Because it's all about balance.
Balance. And that's why we work, because our balance is we work, right?
If you look at the Bible, I use this verse commonly. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I use it to mess with people. But Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. It said something like, I, the Lord your God, created all things, good and evil.
Yeah.
All the good and evil.
Yeah.
Man created nothing, right?
Right.
Cain killed Abel.
Right.
Cain didn't invent murder.
Right.
The concept was there. It's in the fucking build of the universe. Chaos. You know what I'm saying? But without one, you can't even appreciate the other. That's why good and bad gotta happen. Life and death gotta happen. Tall and short, fat and skinny. You know what I'm saying? Strong and weak.
But see, here's the deeper question: what do you define? What is defined as good, and what is defined as bad?
It's based on moral value of that culture. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the best gift we get is freedom of choice.
Because if you ask somebody what a man is, they may tell you something different than I'm gonna tell you.
Exactly.
Based on what I taught.
Exactly.
In my house and in my
what you learned, yeah.
The rules I have. Not that my kids gotta follow my rules. They're grown now, right? Two of them. I got an 11-year-old too, but. They don't have to follow what I gave them. The outside get to your kids and it get different after that. But if they did follow them, they're not gonna be me. Now the trouble is I wasn't able to show the example on some of it, right? Because me and their mother split. But divorce, we're not talking that. If you got her pregnant, you need to be ready to be with her,
right? Because
these fucking broken homes is insane. And I'm not trying to knock on nobody, but I'm sure it's different for men in a sense, because like I know a woman, this don't always happen, obviously, but I know a woman got 6 baby daddies, right? 5 of them solid though. They doing their job, and the 6 baby benefits. Because as baby should, because you gotta do what you gotta do. So she's fortunate. All that shit is coming to her house. But as a man, if I got 5 baby mamas,
it's a lot going out.
A lot going out of my house. It's a lot going out of my pockets. I now can't even give the attention to this first child that I should have because I got this second child over here. Now I got to divide attention. Now I got all this bread coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is very inefficient to have several children's mothers. It still got its own inefficiencies in the situation I just described.
Right.
And I'm not trying to knock nobody, but a lot of us didn't even have this conversation. And I think that's the issue. I'm not talking about the character of the person necessarily. I'm talking about the moral value and moral values is instilled. Lest we have to find our own. And now that gets interesting when I had to develop my own moral value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to develop my own rules. You can't leave the average person to their own devices. Look at the world. We left our own devices. Don't judge this person. Don't be judgmental. No, I judge everybody. Every single person I'm fucking judging. I'm not saying I'm gonna treat you bad, but I'm saying I'm deciding how I want to fuck with you.
Right.
It's our nature.
For sure.
I may not want to let you. I'm gonna tell you, you can't find. And all the people we probably know this mutual, you probably can't find 3 people that been in my house. And I've been around this 7 years. And if you do find it, it's probably a female. D. Smith been there once. And that's my man.
Say his name correct.
D. Smith. Yeah, there we go.
No, say his name.
I shall not.
The way he told you. Say his
All motherfuckers need to know is I'm just a tip, goddammit. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out Sharice Sloan with the plugger. Get your tickets to Weedy Grind.
Hey, Sharice.
NinaWatersMinistries.com. Sign up for the account, buy the ticket, right?
Yes, tickets are still available at NinaWatersMinistries.com/shop. Go ahead and create you a login. A membership login is free, and grab your tickets.
You do commercials? Why your voice so soothing like that?
Trying to give me
like
you told her right. Like I really wanted to just leave me a message.
She slid though.
Leave me a message and tell me I'm handsome. I was so I can believe it.
Welcome. We are here.
Nina said I'm handsome. Fuck y'all.
We are here. We are lovely. We are
trying to get
blessed.
these people up in the house.
You is smart. You is beautiful. You is important.
Yo, I believe her.
Whatever she say about me, I believe.
You to say that. I need 10 minutes of affirmations with your voice, so I can play it. So I can play it in the condom.
I'll pay you for it. I'll record it.
I'm actually working on something like that. Actually,
I'll record it and pay you to do it.
Okay.
Now I'm only paying the chicken. I ain't gonna lie.
I already know how to do it.
All right, don't mess up my
lobster tails.
No, I'm not.
She likes salmon.
Salmon.
You know,
can I pay you in
good.
salmon? I'll pay you in salmon. It's the best salmon you can find.
Yes.
Hibachi. She gonna buy it from Hibachi.
Yes. Herbachi will pay you for me, and she gonna get the affirmations too. We finna get.
Y'all just made me hungry. I'm sorry.
We finna get to some music. I'm finna play this dude. He won't let me do this remix to his song. I'm gonna go ahead and play the song because I ain't no hater. Okay, I'm a hater a little bit.
That sounded like some hating shit, but
I'm a hater a little bit. And he just so happens to be headlining. We Trosh. I'm diss track coming your way. You can let me on this song. Shoptalk 7, man. Everyday hustle. Let's get it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I go by the name Trosh. Hey, you know, life on life. And I know it's easier said than done. Just gotta keep pushing. I promise it's like every time I want to get ahead. A motherfucking monkey wrench is what I get instead. But I've been lucky, baby, yeah. I've been in the tread. Head above water, baby. I've been kicking legs. Appreciate my people that'll never let me drown. It's a fight for a little gain. Every set of downs, I'm just fighting for a little fame. Every set of towns, finna wear that shit in love. Every set I better clown, better hide, I better sound. I have to. You don't know, maybe I need that. Let the world hear my gift while I'm at peace at. Think about to steal my soul, show me your key, man. Then I'm chilling way offshore, hoping to relax. Hey, relax. I promise you gon' hear what I feel up in these raps. Roll with everything I can give them with these craps. And I'ma turn at the nigga with these scraps. I'm an everyday hustler. I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to them. Mad tired of niggas thinking they know right. Mad tired of niggas thinking they score right. Mad tired of niggas thinking it's your fight. Mad tired cause niggas think it ain't your life. Don't get it twisted, I know I make it look easy. Nigga hella starving, nobody coming to feed me. Since I got the knowledge, nobody coming with freebies. Get it to my people forever, set it completely. Can't let a love die, rather see some doves cry. It's about time for my Dry, watching how you watch me. I see you with the plug guy. Right from the beginning, yeah, I knew that I was thug, yeah. And with that comes the new approach. Hey, and with that comes I do the most. Hey, gotta raise this gate for my city. Hey, about to rip this bitch through the post. I'm an everyday hustler. Yeah, so I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to him. Told you I'm an everyday. Feeling untouchable. See me all over your TV. Believe me. Told you I'm an everyday hustler. Yeah, so I'm feeling untouchable. You gon' see me all over your TV, but you don't even wanna believe me. Love it when I get to prove it to him.
Supremacy. I'm sure I'm really run that shit.
It's a thin line between life and death. Better yet, it's triple threat, 3 times the emphasis. They say death comes in threes, so niggas can die as easily as 1, 2, 3. Last name ain't Mishima, but got the devil gene. Hatred in my blood, been activated since the age of 17. And this clock 17, whole 17. In and out the streets, I barely sleep and never dream. Fatal masochist on the beat, watch me cut them deep. Then enjoy every moment of watching these niggas bleed. This rap shit really meant for me. I ain't got a battle with this niggas for supremacy. Cause I really slap cats, pussy back. Y'all the type to get shot at and never blast back. Meanwhile, I'm on the fast track. From that slow grind, always asking where the cash at.
In no time, when it's go time, I'm having flashbacks. The Mac in a mask, black when they ask where the stash at. I told your BMI be the reason you get your ass capped. If you ain't got the cash, just hit the sale or the cash app, the last lap. When it's winning time, I'm at the finish line, like trying to cop a pair of shoes. You dudes gon' need a pair of shoes. I'm that fly. Yes, I'm that guy that gets that high. My flow well, so this backside will get you chastised. I've been a threat. Known to get them wet, get you baptized, flatline. Nigga, that sign. So when you see that light in the air, gonna be a fat sign. My nigga, you climbing the stairs. Yeah, it's that time. In fact, I'm someone that's rare on beat scheming the right way. Who could you compare to these demons? Don't dare for these reasons. See, people gotta pull up a chair while he's speaking for air. While he's breathing, that's supremacy. My presence fill up the room like it's enemy. My image and energy really what they pretend to be. No enemies, they move regardless of who they are. Like excusez-moi, mon sir, this is a coup d'etat. We removed the bar, they tried to set it. Before they blew their pistols, we'd beat us through a missile. You know that we cool with issues. I done left them all in a cypher sick, I'm too official. You could ask my dogs, you know cypher sick is too official.
Under the night skies, shining from the moonlight. Yeah, that someday I'll be a star. Think I could get pretty far. Starring on a TV show. Bet you I had to for sure. Bet you I open up doors and go through many more. I could be a singer, could even write my own song. Maybe me and Trey could get along. You know how my pen game strong. skills on my hands. It's about time I use them. I'm starting to apply pressure. Stepping on next, I won't let up. I got skills on my hands. It's about time I use them. If my dream too big, I grow into it. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you wanna be. Tell me what you think. It's not too extreme. Go and make them know your name. Go and push through all the pain. I wouldn't have it any other way. I need more confidence. I need to widen my audience. Need to stop selling myself short. I'm a number one fan, biggest support. You don't need no confirmation. If you see it, then it's best for you to go and take it. Keep believing that it's meant for you and only you. Don't let the thoughts of failing keep you back from doing you. Cause you got skills on your hands. It's about time you use them. You better start applying pressure. I'm rooting for you, please don't let up. You got skills on your hands. It's about time you use them. If your dreams are big, you grow into it. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you wanna be. Tell me what you think. It's not too extreme. Go and work your hands. Go and make them know your name. Go and push through all the pain. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Wouldn't have it any other way than to switch lanes in the mid-backs, spend the money in the plane. Then it's back to the crib with the long yard and I got enough 50 acres is a lot to maintain. Got a girl gripping Gucci, put a break in on the bitch 25 G's. Price ooh, yeah, I make it every day and a whole lot of cheese. I just seen a side kids, let the way George to be like it. Yeah, gave her my poem, she told me that I'm the creator. But you go harder. Yeah, you gotta work harder. Yeah, she said your goal is to reach just stretch out just a little bit farther.
Skills on my hands. Skills on my hands. It's about time I use them. If my dream too big, I go into it. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you wanna be. Tell me what you think. It's not too extreme. Go and work your name. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Everybody changed.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top and we get down. We do not condone shit.
My time.
That MENACE is saying about 290. Okay.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I got a lot of people from 290. People know rumors
West
from
Side.
290. Don't do that. Don't do that. Shout out to 290. Spend my time in homeless shelters at Bethel New Life on Madison and Kildare. I went to Heffern for 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 5th grade, and 7th grade. Don't do that.
So you 290 as fuck?
Nah, I'm not. I spend more time in Inglewood though.
Oh.
So
I live in
spend
Berwyn.
most of my time in Inglewood. That's why I say I'm in Inglewood. Most of where I grew up is in Inglewood.
I live in Berwyn. Am I 290 now?
I don't know. They ain't really.
I'm from over east, really.
They ain't really that.
I grew up 67 in the East End.
Oh yeah, you East
You
Side
Eastern
crazy.
You Eastern.
Everywhere I ever lived was Eastern State as a kid, except one time for a year I was on 73rd and Stewart.
I was telling the management team this. I was like, what's annoying about me because I grew up so reckless. I was like, it ain't nowhere in Chicago that we gonna drive through where I was like, yo, I used to live over here. Like even from here, I used to stay right down here on 79th. Like I used to go to Phil Sheridan. Like that was like my
Phil Sheridan
preschool. No bullshit.
I went to
was
Phil
born
Sheridan.
in Jackson Park though.
I went to Phil Sheridan for 5th and 6th grade.
I didn't even know they
Phil
had
Sheridan now is called Ona Morales. You know what I'm saying? I used to live on 83rd and 87th in Saginaw, and then 83rd in Muskegon. I lived on 69th and Pax. I'm from over east.
Yeah, you East Side.
Crazy.
For sure.
I got family over there, but I'm like I said, I'm Inglewood all day. I'm Inglewood through and through.
I got a rap song where I say I'm from Chi-Town over east. Stamp like some postage. But anyway, we got HERBACHI in the motherfucking field. HERBACHI, not his bocce, not your bocce.
Yeah, period.
What's going on?
HERBACHI.
How'd you come up with that name? Like that shit is so dope. I mean, I get it, but
just playing with words. I'm play on the name. I'm like, yeah, I'm her. Thinking about Megan Thee Stallion. Her. She. That's me. Hey.
Hey, look, I'm in it. Like, I'm like,
Like I just imagine you was cooking hibachi
Man.
style one day, and then nigga.
Man, for real, I'm a chef. I cook, right?
yo, that's
And
hard.
what made me go, let me tell you for real, I ain't gonna,
Pause.
no lie. Go ahead.
I was saying
No, you
it
go.
this way. I'm saying,
No,
I
no
was saying
lie.
it was hard.
What made me even decide, I'm like, I'm gonna do hibachi, it wasn't because I eat it a lot or I cook it a lot. Man, I live in a house, the mansion that was being built behind me was Woo House. I looked at that thing. I'm like, that look like Rick Ross' house over there. I need to switch markets. I just switched markets.
So you just catering to the needs of your environment.
I said, yeah, I need to
Nothing wrong with that.
switch. Because we all in Woo House and Hamadas and man, they be calling me. I just like
Yes.
I'm busy this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing pop-ups. I love it. It's fun. I'm preparing to do some products because it's smooth. I like it.
It's crazy too, because like what I noticed, I'm just noticing this because I was going from home from the time I was 19 to I was 33. Really, I ain't come home. So I was living in Glenview until like I was to 2018, right?
Yeah.
So I'm really still new to Chicago culture. I'm from over east. We didn't leave over east.
Right.
I ain't go to Navy Pier until I was 33 years old.
That's crazy.
It's okay. Me too. I think I was in my 30s.
But it's good though because I'm still excited as fuck. Like a lot of people, they over the city. And I'm like, y'all, even I'm trying to stay. What do you mean? This is
It's a lot
the third
to see.
largest city. Plus,
Yes.
and plus, most people who gonna leave the city, I promise you, they haven't been on Instagram to see that. What's that page? Bucket List Chicago.
Bucket List Chicago. Man,
If you
I love
ain't-
that.
If you ain't done half of Bucket List Chicago, and it's hard to do half because it keeps growing, you ain't
I'm
ready
not
to
gonna
leave
hold
Chicago.
you.
You full of shit.
I have traveled a lot of places. This music, thank God, has taken me a lot of places, and I've been overseas and did all that. I am a really fat kid at heart, so I'm hungry right
I should
now.
have came in with some food. Huh?
I'm
Man.
hungry. I am hungry right now.
Especially some rice.
I say all that to
Yeah,
say
he was
there
alright.
is
You like
not
rice?
food anywhere like there is in Chicago. Overseas,
Underseas.
all the states. I done been to most of them. There is not food, and everywhere I go, it's like this trash.
Chicago's
Like
the
this
spot.
trash. Y'all be taking me to the spot. I be like, it ain't Chicago, dog. Like,
Right, you be out of town. They be like, "This is a Chicago restaurant," and they'll
No, it's
taste
not.
like, "Yeah."
It's not that. Like, it's
Well,
not that. We got everything.
What I want to say, I noticed though when I came home, just start noticing 2 years ago, that there are Black restaurants that their theme is other cultures' food.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And when I was first place I went to was an Italian spot, and I was like, Black people on this? Are you shitting me?
You know, we can cook everything. Everybody can cook our food.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
Everything.
I didn't see it that way. I did not think we couldn't. I didn't think we couldn't do it, but I just wasn't thinking about it. So the first, I'm like, I went to what the fuck is that place called? Y'all gonna owe me some money when I figured out Favare, Black owned Italian spot.
I've never heard of it.
I'm like,
Oh,
what?
man.
Where is it at?
I got look.
It's
it, bro.
west.
It's west though. And then
That's what
It's on
you
the
know about
vision.
it?
yep. And then there's a hibachi spot called Kodo Hibachi,
Yeah, fine. 31st.
Hibachi.
owned by Black people. Now, it ain't the restaurant where you sit down and they cook it in front of you, but it's about they cook it in the back, hibachi style, and it is amazing.
And
Yeah,
every
I gotta
hibachi
be better.
spot not like that where they cook in front of you. So that's just something that we're used to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even like Woo House, I'm talking about Woo House. Woo House have some restaurants that they cook in front of you. Then they have some where they don't cook at all. They cook in the back.
And then they have
And
something
they
that's
serve
blended, right? Where
That's
you
it.
can do both.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So to see you carrying on that tradition is pretty dope. What other are you versed in any other cultures' food?
At one point, I was only doing Italian food. I love Italian food. That's probably my favorite cuisine to cook. But
She's
you know,
an
all this
amazing
stuff.
chef.
Thank you. All this stuff is the same stuff, really. You know what I'm saying? You want some food? I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. Oh man,
willing
I
to pay.
I wasn't prepared.
No, you can always rectify this. It's fine.
I'm willing to pay
This
for
is
this work.
reconcilable.
It's reconcilable.
This is not. This is not.
Y'all
back on
talking
it.
about food.
This is not irreconcilable.
I'm willing to pay for the food. All right, you know what? I'm sorry, I interrupted. You were doing your thing. You were.
I'm not, it's,
So- quiet.
So Italian, you.
Italian was my favorite thing,
Listen. I'm sorry.
and I was gonna do a brand for Italian like maybe 10 years ago, and I just kind of start doing other things. I learned other trades or whatever, but still in food. So like I do nutrition programs for daycares, but I'm still in nutrition. I just love
what
it.
do we need to do for you to get your hands back in this Italian stuff?
I mean, I'm getting ready to do this trailer. So once this trailer come out next month, I'm gonna be doing all types of food. So hibachi, Italian, regular American food. My brother owned Turkey Chop, and I had partnered with him. We're gonna do Turkey Chop on the trailer because I just shut down the store.
Okay.
On Chicago Avenue out west, 290. And
where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Cause I'm
just from Chicago.
You've been yelling out this 290.
I love the West Side. Cause
what side? The West Side.
The West Side.
West Side. No, for real.
The West Side got some of the best.
I'm from Chatham. I'm really from Chatham, y'all. I'm really from Chatham. But I've lived out west. I've lived out south. I lived over east. I graduated from South Shore High School. You know, I went to Avalon Park.
I went to CVS.
You know,
I'm sorry.
I went to I'd have been to schools. CVS.
Hey, look, I got a lot of homies from CVS. I'm joking. Don't take it. I'm joking.
Cavaliers.
CVS is interesting. But
South Shore. We kind of like ride.
I had to run past y'all school.
You know, yeah.
I was getting chased by the moles from Medina up there by CVS. Okay, up that way. Whatever they call themselves on 87, right? So I thought I was slick. I went to the 88th Street bus on 88th and Jeffrey. It's still a 6 and Jeffrey.
Yeah, over there.
Still caught me over there.
Y'all always want to fight.
Bro, I took off. I ran from 88th and Jeffrey to 67 and Jeffrey.
I had to take driver's ed at CVS.
So you had the real running hand.
Nigga, I was gone. I ran on the balls of my feet, not on my heels. I ran proper form for 21 motherfucking blocks. And I could not stop at the 9 because they ignorant. It was ignorant as hell, and they see you with a CVS uniform on, and they decide.
I mean, that's the thing. When we came that way, I took driver's ed at CVS. I had to come out my uniform shirt like they is not about to catch me.
And look, and I wasn't finna stop on 75th because I'm from 67 to East End.
Yeah, no,
we just ain't stopping there.
That's right.
So I had to go to motherfucking. When I got to 72nd, I was like, okay, break. Like, nah, fuck that. Put the burners back on. Luckily, I caught a bus on 67 to Jeffrey.
Man,
I'd have ran to 67 to East End.
Y'all make me uncomfortable.
Man, it's tough.
You should have went to South Shore the whole time.
I was a part of the problem.
That was my
I was a part of the problem, and I'm not a part of the solution in this conversation because
you was one of the people that was chasing.
Look, John. Look, if you know anything about John on 55th and Low, like it was a small, like it was first off. It started off as a college prep, so like you knew everybody in there, but we didn't. We was them. Everybody was like, we didn't play. Like, so it was like we used to get into it with everybody, especially CVS. And because I wrestled, ran track day, football, all that, we fought y'all every time. And it was usually y'all, by the way. Y'all get mad about something.
I was an innocent bystander.
and then it's up. But yeah, we had got to the point where we was shutting houses down. Like CVS people, we fight if you from Inglewood, CVS, Bloom, any of these schools, and you came across here on the bus, like we was stopping buses and pulling people off buses.
They did that at CVS.
I'm sorry.
Sophomore year.
I'm sorry. You know, to anybody that they cause trauma to, I've graduated in my life. And
my sophomore year,
traumatized in high school.
My sophomore year, they threw a brick on the bus. CTA bus. Glass got this girl eye.
Oh man.
The whole bus, the moles and everybody.
It was
get off and whoop their motherfucking ass. I promise you, the next 2.5 years I was at that school, we had no problems. And I loved that. I was like, hell yeah, I'm staying.
I remember one time Bowen came up in our school. They was in that deep, like flash mob in our school. I'm like, dang, how did this happen?
I've heard of.
That's crazy.
And now our building tore down. Look at that.
But so what do you can we expect any dishes that you can tell us about?
So
at
the Weedy Gras, man, I'm doing something special because I typically don't infuse my food. But I'm doing it for Weedy Gras. I've been practicing, I've been giving out some samples and people been loving it. So I guess it's about to be a new line for me. This infused hibachi bowls. So the bowls, it's a bowl. You're gonna be able to get either fried rice, or the hibachi noodles. It's gonna come with the mixed vegetables, broccoli, bell pepper, onion, zucchini, and then your choice of protein. I'm doing chicken.
You think you funny? You just trying to make me hungry?
Salmon, shrimp, lobster. We're going crazy. And if you got the VIP pass for Weedy Gras, I got some hibachi teriyaki kebabs for the VIPs. So it's going down. And you don't have to have this infused. If you want it, I'm gonna have it regular too. So I'm cooking on site. It's gonna be fresh. I like to put it on the shelf. So
Put this in
it's
the
going
calendar.
down.
Put it in the calendar. Put it in the calendar.
It's going down.
We're going to ready to go.
Y'all better grab y'all
We are going to
tickets.
We on 420.
It's
See if you
gonna
can-
be an
See if you can get higher than
experience.
Jesus.
Yes.
On 420.
Yes. We are
You know what?
elevating.
The fact that 420 is on Easter is really bothering me. But but I'm there.
It should
Okay.
be an elevating
I'm
experience.
supposed to be
Why
at
you get
church on
this close? You
Easter.
made me
You can
uncomfortable.
still be
You all
there.
right? Like, eat.
Look, you know my heart.
Listen, you don't think I wouldn't be shocked if we
Praise the
found
Lord,
that
my
Jesus
favorite
got high.
part.
I wouldn't be shocked if we
I
found
mean,
I'm not prepared to get
he
into this
put the
conversation.
plan here.
Hey,
didn't he?
Jesus was down here.
He put his
Yeah.
plan here.
I, Jay Menace, am removing myself from
Jesus was down here in a human body. He felt human pain. And to be that close to God as a human, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be shocked if he had to
I'm telling
puff
you.
whatever the fuck they was puffing back
I'm
then.
telling you.
Oh, come on, bro. You
It
set
wouldn't
me up
shock
for it, too.
None
Set
at
me up
all.
for it to say something.
Hey, can I say this regular shit about food real quick? I hope my brown sister over there don't get mad at me. But listen, I've never had, you're talking about other cultures making different foods.
Okay.
I've never had a better taco than in my house when I was growing up.
I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Oh, so that's just different.
Okay.
Got it. I appreciate that. Because I thought everybody did fucking tacos. I don't know.
You're the different tone.
I'm from Chicago. Listen, we ain't segregated over here. The average black
We
person
don't
is not
know.
around Puerto Ricans. So to us, if you speak Spanish, it's a similar because we don't
The
know.
whole community is black and brown.
Right, but
Puerto Rico, like we're not really.
Where you live at? You from the north side?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
not north, like Humboldt Park.
Okay, right. Northwest.
Yeah.
Type. So understand this. On the south side, which is the size of some small countries,
Right.
we are not segregated. So we don't see that the Mexicans is over there and it's black people sprinkled in over there for sure. No, I would say 60-40. Maybe Mexicans. Not even there.
Hold on, dog.
And then if you go, and then if you go west,
To the brickyard.
if you go west, like a little past Western,
Because
You-
get the Western.
you will see some. It'll be a little more, but they own those neighborhoods. It's like 90% their culture.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But in the middle of Western and Exchange, it's not that. It's just a sea of black people who don't see other cultures on the regular unless we go downtown. So to me, when I joined the Navy, I had a culture shock because to me at that time, based on what I knew, if you spoke Spanish, you were Mexican. That's what I thought, right? If you was brown skin and you spoke a funny language, because to me they was all funny languages, you were just from Africa and that's it. I didn't know about Jamaican or Haitian or whatever. I lived next to Haitian people for 4 years and thought they was African.
I can't second you on
Yeah.
that. I'm with your experience.
I'm just
I don't want to knock down.
That ain't true experience.
Right, that's not
But
what
you
I
could
said.
probably attest to the fact that a lot of us go through that.
Yeah, we all
Right.
know.
So
I will say from a white standpoint, you were right. Like I didn't see a lot of white people, but that Puerto Rican, that Mexican, that shit was
they
very
was in
real.
they was in Inglewood.
Absolutely. We couldn't go to West.
I mean, I
dog.
got
So over here,
You knew it
Yeah.
was the Mexican.
so you know what? I'll just speak for
Chatham over
I'll
east.
just speak for this section of over east there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
over east, you don't see it. It ain't
Yeah,
that
I
you
can
don't
believe that.
It ain't that you don't see a Mexican,
Right.
right?
I
It's
can believe
or
that.
something else. It's just that
I'm not saying I'm not
like we're not
knocking
heavily
you on
exposed.
stage.
I went to CVS with 4,000 kids,
Yeah.
and the only not black person I saw was this chick named Renee Hefner. You know what I'm saying? She was mixed with German or some shit.
Shout out to Renee Upton.
You did what I'm saying? 4,000. So when I got to the Navy, I saw this. And if you were Asian, you were Chinese. That's what I knew, right? When I got to the Navy, I saw this dude. He looked Chinese with a Mexican last name because I didn't know no better. I said, bro, what kind of Chinese person is you with a Mexican last name? He said, bro, I'm from the Philippines. I almost
Got you
smacked him in
right
his face
together.
like, bitch, say it again.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was talking about. This dude walked up to me when I got to the ship. He said, Sakpa Se. He looked at my name. My last name, Monix, right? M-O-N-I-X. So he looked at me and said, Sakpa Se. I punched him right in his jaw. I'm like, I thought he called me a pussy. I didn't know that Sakpa Se was really the same thing as Que Pasa in Spanish.
You good?
But he
bro?
was speaking
Are you-
Haitian.
Hold on.
He was speaking
Are you
Haitian
okay?
Creole. What you mean?
Are you okay?
What you mean?
What type of fucking trauma did you have, bro? Like
It's my father's fault. He told me they're gonna try to fuck with you because you're from Chicago. Don't let him do it. Because he was in the Navy too. That's what that was. We became good friends and he started teaching me Creole. He thought I was Haitian.
I was a high.
Wow.
And even that's wild.
But yeah, so
That's wild.
I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican, and in the DR, it's
same island as.
It's Hispaniola. Yeah, it's the same island, literally across the lake.
Two totally different cultures.
Yeah, and that was weird. I met a dude named Angelus, and when I met him, tall brown skinned guy, kinky hair like me, like nappy. It was nappy, not just kinky.
Hold on.
You couldn't put a comb through that shit. It had to pop like some of them are
what like you. You already said.
He's talking about back then.
I understand what you're saying, but like some of them don't present as black. We all it's a boat stop, right? But
I play too much.
To me, I don't really do the one drop rule like that. And just because you a lighter Dominican don't mean it's about the one drop rule. I'm just saying that if you look like a Spaniard, like I could see the Taino in you. Like it's the natives of Puerto Rico. Right? I can see the Taino in you or the Aztec or the Mayan, whoever, not Mayan, that was somewhere else. But you get what I'm saying. I can see the indigenous in your features. Some people are just fucking European. Like some people are just Spanish and they still live in Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? Spain and goddamn Europe. They're Spanish people they're not all the way white because the Moors was over there. Yeah. I ain't trying to get the history.
I was sure about to say I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm a little lost.
Right. And because y'all families are like that, right? It's a lot of that. We got them now too, right? My grandmother
melting pot of a little bit of everything.
But I didn't know nothing about the melting pot. And that's the short.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the short of my story.
We do need to open ourselves up to be more educated and learn more.
Oh, I definitely learned in the Navy.
I appreciate conversations.
I learned the difference between the Mexican, the Puerto Rican, the Dominican, and the El Salvadorian. I didn't fucking know. I called this El Salvadorian Mexican, and he was like, "I know I'm El Salvadorian. I can't pronounce that shit." But the way he did it, he let me fucking have it. You understand? But we cook tacos better than anybody. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. But we're gonna have tacos at Weedy Grass as well. Yes. Our other chef Jess is gonna have from Jess Tacos.
Jess
Tacos. Yeah.
Can you just go over?
We're gonna have vegan options available as well.
Can you just go over some of the names of the businesses that's gonna be vending? Because y'all got some interesting ass names. HERBACHI, Jess Tacos.
Yeah, so we have HERBACHI. We have Just Dip It Tacos.
Just Dip It.
Yes. And then we also have Let's Bake Love.
Let's Bake Love.
Alrighty. That would be myself.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't want to tell everything, but I know that we have a particular brand that's going to be there by the name of Tequila. Disbelief Tequila.
Okay.
Would definitely be in the house.
With a nice car outside.
Oh, okay. So we're really excited about having them on board. And then we're going to have some amazing vendors. We have a female grower that's really phenomenal. Her name is Nunu. She has ounces to ounces. She creates juices and she has pre-rolls. She has a lot of good cannabis products.
Like weed juice?
Yes. And she's a grower. I'm really excited to introduce her to you guys.
That cannabis infused juice is some other shit.
Yeah.
Like I did a show, I don't know if y'all heard it right way, but the last show I threw them at Reggie's, it's a THC spot down the street. And they all went there before the show started.
Okay.
My whole fucking crew was stumped on stage. Like poor BB Trinette, she's sitting in the same spot for 4 hours at this event. And then she finally got up and went and got some food.
Oh, wow.
That shit was potent.
Yeah.
Shout out to
completely the fuck
Prohibition
out
THC.
on all of this. So I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. And so it was one time, and this was a year ago. My mans and them was like steady hitting me, like, Jay, like, yo, like we know you ain't gonna go, but just get the infused drink. I'm like, all right, fine. Fine, I'll do it. It was like what was it? It was a lemonade. An infused lemonade. So my man's Latino, my Latino man's came up. He was like, yo, this can go up to 5 leaves, basically. You need to get the one. You should do the one because it's your first time. You just want to. And so my black guy come up to me like, nah, you should do the 2. You a bigger guy, do the 2 so you can feel it. I was like, all right, cool. Of course, me being me, I'm like, I'm going to do the 2 then. Yo, I do the 2. The lemonade this big. The lemonade is this big. I drunk this much of that. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not bullshit. I drunk this much. I'm like, this is fire. And I was like, 10 minutes later, I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh, okay, that's different. I feel that. Feel that something. I'm definitely feeling it because they kept checking. People, when your guys get you, they checking on you good. You feeling it? I'm like, and I done drunk this much. I'm like, yeah, I feel it a little bit. Yo, 20 minutes later, the fucking room was spinning off of this much. I cursed every one of their ass out ever since then. I put that shit politely in the trash with all of the lemonade in there. Like, it was a non-stop. Like, it felt like I was drunk and it would not stop. Like, it was no...
It's levels to it.
It wasn't no chilling out. It wasn't no water you can drink. I took a nap and everything and still woke back up. Like, I was like, yo. And I only drunk this much. So I was like, you know what? Never a fucking again. So I'm good on that. I'm going to have your 9.
Yeah. We're gonna have
I'm cooking it to
I'm
order.
gonna do your regular year digs, but you know.
How are you gonna pull that off? You feel like you're gonna get like a big line?
Listen,
not a manager.
I don't stress about that. If you want it, it's gonna be a little wait. It's not gonna be a long wait, but I'm cooking it to order. It's gonna be fresh. It's gonna be delicious. I do not pre-cook this stuff. I like crisp.
Hey, look, if you want it,
this a vibe.
She totally de-escalated.
Like
de-escalated my paranoia.
Continue. It's worth the wait. And it's not gonna be no long time. I'm hitting it. I'm cooking it to order. You're gonna be happy.
I'm gonna have to come see y'all for counseling because the way you just made me fucking call.
Yo, she called me.
Between that and her voice,
come on. Put her hand on your shoulder. Hey, listen. I know you home.
Have you been told that you got like a healing spirit?
No, but maybe there's something new upon me. Thank you, Lord. Working on myself.
You can touch my shoulder. She just talked to me. I'm fucking clean out here. I'm depressed now.
I'm emotionally immature. So, we already have established this. So
emotionally mature.
I am emotionally immature.
Let you take a picture.
Now the problem gonna be when it comes to this yum yum sauce because people just want more of it. So I'm gonna bring some extra.
Oh shit. Yo, my brain went there. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yum
sauce.
Yum.
People gonna want more of it. I'm like,
they gonna want more.
I bet the fuck they are. But my bad.
You folk, you so funny.
Monix.
Bro, what the fuck just happened?
It's not a family show.
To the moon.
Your kids should not watch this. I promise. This is not for the babies. All
right, go ahead and recover, dog.
So, like, do you create your own?
Yeah, I make all my sauces, the butter.
Do you do something different with the chores that they do than they do?
Yeah, I got a little different little flavor. It's good. I don't eat yum yum sauce when I go to those places, but I can eat mine. It's good.
It's so
bring
good.
your own.
It's
to hibachi spot.
What?
Good.
I don't even eat nobody else's hibachi spot no more. Them the ops.
And
So
you will have rice, right?
I'm gonna have rice.
Oh,
I'm gonna have rice because I know that you want rice. A lot of people
want
like
rice,
rice.
for sure.
And
Oh,
my
my
rice different,
goodness.
so yeah,
Yo,
I'm gonna have rice.
So delicious.
So you said they the opposite. You believe that for real?
Nah, I mean, it's enough money out here for food. I mean, pandemic happened, food was still selling. So I tell kids like, man, you ain't gotta do none of that. If you learn how to cook, you good.
Like I want to have
Cooking is recession proof
I want to have a conversation one day amongst business
and
owners
pandemic proof.
about this idea that it's enough for everybody. Because I feel like it ain't, and I think it's a bad way to look at it. It ain't enough for everybody to do the same thing, right? There's enough in the food. There's enough money. There's enough money in the food industry.
McDonald's, Burger King, White Castle, all these burger spots, Fortune 500, every corner.
It's because of the monopoly that big business has put on stuff. Like McDonald's got what they got cornered.
So if
Burger King got what
I
they
was
got
across the street from Kudo, right?
Mhm.
Now they got a bomb garlic sauce, right? I don't got that. So today you might want that. But later in the week, you might want something that I have. It's cool. Right. It's all love. Because somebody's not gonna eat hibachi every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
I think it's enough
It's
out
all
here
right.
for everybody.
Heck
I
yeah.
think we have to
just be better, have a standard. And I have a standard. I'm real precise of how I want my stuff to look, how I want it to be.
I think there's enough for every business to maybe survive. But like as far as thriving, I think it seemed to me like somebody got to eat somebody's food, metaphorically. Like if you even care to be like the top or to reach your potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, all right, a rapper, they say that in that realm a lot. In music, it's enough for everybody. It's just fucking not, because the people who make a lot of money, what's the percentage of those people?
Yeah, right.
Some of those people just gotta either be better than the next guy, or they marketing got to be better than the next guy.
If you're marketing though, like to that, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's rapping, if you're marketing and you got the proper dollars behind your marketing, it is enough. Because what are you saying? The attention span, like let's just say one individual, like you got millions of individuals here. They eat 3 times a day, correct? So if I wanted breakfast from her, you dig, lunch from this, you dig, and this, and I switched it all the time, which we do really. Like when you think about it, you eat breakfast, lunch, usually it's 3 different you digs. Like, nah, it's more than enough for everybody. The thing is, it's not a lot of quality, and there's not a lot of people that make it past that threshold.
And realistically, everybody quality different. Because I might say that this is the best.
And it might not
be that to me. Somebody come over here like, man, this trash. Or somebody eats something that I think is trash. They like, man, it's better. This is the best thing I ever had.
It seems to me, though, the quality don't matter as much as marketing.
Right now, marketing is everything, because if it look good, people going to eat it. It don't matter how it tastes. And they want to take a picture.
And it's really always been it's always been that way, but it's more relevant now because so many of these fields is oversaturated. And you know what I'm saying. So look, you said if you got your marketing together, then it's for you, right? But look, so if you statement you made, you said if you got your marketing together, then it's enough, right? You made that statement, right?
No, that's not.
That's what I heard.
No.
Clarify for me.
No. What I was saying was if you had the marketing and you had quality, like meaning you got something really, because anybody can have marketing behind them, but if I come, all the marketing in the world ain't gonna help your shit if it's not together. Like say you have your
shit together. It'll get it in front of people.
It'll get it in front of them.
They can decide it's together for you.
They will decide, but eventually you'll be snuffed out. Like you know what I mean? Like if
by
you don't
somebody who's better than
somebody
you,
who's better than
who manages better than you.
So say we got the same amount of marketing, but I'm not legit and you are. I'm gonna get snuffed out.
And
you know what I mean?
And that's me. And that speaks to this enough space for everybody that I was talking about. What I was going to say, I had what he said, confused. But what I was going to say was that if everybody who was doing a thing, right, marketed like there's a lot of people doing a lot of things right now, and everybody marketed the same way, then nobody would be. Everybody can't. If everybody was the same amount of successful, there'd be a lot less money in it. That's called not in demand.
Right.
When something is not in demand, now you got to give it out for cheap.
Yeah.
Because they don't need you. Because I could really just go here.
Yeah,
or I could really just go here. Or it's so much to sift through that I might not get to this quality person. The good thing is nature balances all this shit out anyway. Because most people ain't gonna market the right way.
I mean, but it's just a thing of having enough. Like what you're arguing is can everybody be at the same level of success? No. But is there enough for everybody? I think so. If you want
how we define success is different.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's enough to go around. It just ain't the same cut of the pie.
But it ain't enough for everybody to be a hibachi owner.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't enough for everybody to be the top rapper. It ain't enough for everybody to
do that. You know? If everyone stays in the area that they're gifted in, the area that they're interested in, I believe that they would be able to make room with their gifts.
Whatever you want to do.
And be able to sustain themselves with their gifts.
Whatever you want to do.
What someone else is doing.
Like you probably seeing something different than I'm seeing. Because what I'm seeing is like, it's just not that. That's not what people are doing. That and whole capitalism is built on competition. Right now, we're gonna and that's really the main point. Like this system is built on competition and wage.
How many times you show up here, dog?
Most days of the week.
Most days of the week? Yeah. How many people is dedicated as you?
How many people what?
How many people are as dedicated as you? They said they want to
one.
Like one? Okay.
I mean, are you talking about pertaining to my platform?
Radio period, right? Radio period.
Not a lot of people.
How many people you know that say they want a radio show?
Lots of them.
Lots of them. How many people willing to work as hard as you?
Not many.
That's where we're gonna separate all of that right there. We kill it all right there. Like everybody say they want to be a boss till you see what it takes to be a boss. Everybody might want to hibachi grill till you see what it takes to maintain. So that's gonna weed to me like 80-90% of it out right
I get
there.
what you're saying. I'm looking at it wrong because the process is gonna take care of itself anyway.
There you go. It's gonna. That's what I mean. Like you're gonna be
corrected and shit. You know, I can be corrected.
He ain't appreciate that. You know when I'm correct.
I didn't, but he was right though. He did it to me on Friday. Same shit. I had to stay corrected. But no, I think. But no, y'all right. So I think that's a conversation I want to have though, just to get for the people that are going to be that, because everybody ain't gonna be that. But for the people who are gonna be that, maybe start having a different conversation and a different approach especially I'm talking about the local business people, because it's some quality stuff out there, but the business people behind it got like certain perspectives and habits. They talk too much on social media when they're upset. Like if you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Walmart don't be like, oh, he didn't come to my motherfucking restaurant.
Right.
Don't come back. No,
no,
come back because you're gonna buy something at some point.
Man, I think in our culture, you know, we just naturally competitive because of, you know, slavery, all these different things. And if we can come away from that, we could really change the game in the world. Like if Black people stood together, like Tory Muhammad, he been trying to do, you know, get the Black restaurants together for a long time. I can remember it's early 2000. And it's more and more restaurants opening, Black-owned restaurants.
Tory Muhammad,
yeah,
Nation of Islam?
Being Sultan, you know, Being Sultan, he get ready to do a big Black Taste of Chicago in August. You know, he did it before, he bringing it back this year.
You know, the Nation of Islam is all about
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of new Black-owned restaurants are popping up. You can see it on TikTok, you know, they promoting a lot of soul food restaurants, cool. But if we stuck together, it could grow and when phase out, because these restaurants phase out over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're not being creative.
That's small business for you, period, though, right? Like a lot of them failed in the first few years.
Well, you got to get creative. I mean, in today's time, you can't do what you were doing 4 years ago, even.
You gotta elevate with the time. So, like turkey chop, I'm gonna go turkey chop. My brother had turkey chop since 2012. He started in Atlanta, brought it back to Chicago. He did that all the way up through the pandemic. He decided to close. He like, you want to come back to restaurants? I was done with restaurants. Restaurant is hard work. It's a lot of manual labor. I'm like, no. I prayed, Lord, send me the way you think I should go. I had real estate license, life insurance license, all these different things. I'm hustling. I pray the Lord, like, go back to cooking. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's my back hurting. It's hard work. You know, you got to pick and choose when you can go out of town, all this stuff. I went in there. I said, all right, I'm going to come do turkey chop. Now, we got to revive turkey chop. You know what I'm saying? So he like, what should we do? I'm like, we're going to focus on social media. That's what everybody doing. We're going to focus on social media. Man, I redid the spot. We opened up 3 weeks later. We was busting. I bust for 2 years straight. Because of social media. I added some new products, went viral crazy. We opened up another spot over here, went crazy. When I started taking myself out of the picture is when things went down. When I ain't want to go out on the west side no more, things went down. I just closed the west side down because I don't want to be out there. People, my customers come, they see it on TikTok. They like, we coming here because we see it. It's good, but I don't want to come back over here because the neighborhood kind of sketchy. I'm like, damn.
So y'all gonna open up somewhere else?
I'm not going to do another location right now. I'm going to just do the food trailer right now. So I'm going to do that.
Innovative.
You can put that where you want.
Innovative.
I can move around. You know, you can follow me, see where we're going to be at.
Private
we're going to have those things. Anyway. So, you know, the buzz is still there, but, you know, you have to move with the times. And
absolutely. You got to diversify.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You got to diversify not only your portfolio, because if I'm correct, your portfolio deals with the different ventures you're into. But you got to diversify inside of your business too.
Yeah, you got to be willing to do.
Yeah, you got to probably stay ahead of that. Kind of look at trends and.
Absolutely, it's all about trends. But when I changed the menu, I added to the menu. I had been suggesting that to him 5 years prior. I'm like, do this. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in food no more. I was on the administrative side and like, you don't even want to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? But I found out in these last 2 years, going into my third year back, that I really do enjoy cooking. I mean, yes, it is hard, but the reward is when somebody like, damn, this food's so good. Make me want to slap my mama. Yeah, man. Cool. Let's go. I keep going. Keep going.
Where do you get your reward?
Same thing she just said. I mean, it's the feedback from the people. I love when people give me their, oh my God, I just love feedback. I love when they tell me what my food do to them and how well it tastes.
They got this lemon pound cake I'm never gonna be skinny again in my life. I was eating this cake every day for months. I'm like, don't give me no more cake.
They could have not spoken with me in a year and could randomly call me up. Like I had a lady call me up yesterday, like, Hey, Miss Nina, this is Monique from the West Side. And I want to order some cheesecakes from you and some turtles from you because I don't want to give it away to one of my friends. It's very, very special. That is everything for me. I stopped everything with like, tell me more. What do you need? Because for me, it's the ones that call me. Like, they remember who I am. And every time I give someone something that I made, it's made with love. So I expect it to come back. I expect to reap the benefits. I expect to hear some good feedback. Yeah. I'm looking for it.
I get a rise, not a rise. I don't want to say that. But
Please.
I get satisfaction when the show's over and somebody comes, when somebody's energy is still good or even better than when they left. You know, when they walk at that door and they like, yeah, how that you nigga Monix, you crazy, and they give me some dap and it's love energy. When that happens, like I don't always get the views, but for me personally, because I do this shit because I love it, not for the money or no, because that just ain't how I'm cut. Yeah. I do other things for money, but like this is like I love to create conversation. This is the shit I would do for free.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing it for free most of the time. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying. But when somebody let me know that they felt safe and the conversation was good and they was able to think different or challenge themselves or be challenged. And when you become challenged, that don't mean you're gonna change your perspective. Right. Sometimes it gets
just open up your mind.
And you strengthen your shit. Mm-hmm. When somebody let me know that even subtly, I'm like,
good job.
I'm good right there.
Good job.
Nothing to me is better than that. What about you, Mr. Menace? How do you get satisfaction from your craft?
You want me to follow that up?
Yeah.
I thought all this passion is. I think my biggest satisfaction probably comes from performing. That would have to be it. Like, so, you know, rap is work now. Like, especially being on a label and they want you to put out a product and being on social media is no longer like, I feel like posting. It's like, nah, you get your ass on there and you got to post. Right. And so it's a job. Like, so it's not like it was when I was rapping in the basement and doing all that. Like, I get paid to do this now. Like, people actually buy my shit and I actually make decent money off of my music. So all of that's work. But when I'm on stage, that's different. Like, I'm letting it out. I black out. That's for me. Not the leading up to it. Not none of that. Not the, like, I'm talking about the moment I step my foot on the stage. That's for me. That's dope. You get to a point where whether you receive it or not, like, it's kind of like you said, it's just a passionate thing at that point. Like, I zone out. Like, I literally have to ask people, I was like, yo, how do like, you good? Like,
tell me more about my eyes.
Right. Like, yeah, they like, you smoked it. I be in a different zone. So that's where you get to let it all out. All the work that you do, all the shit that you do. It's kind of like cooking, and then they finally taste it. Man. You know, that's what performing is.
Hey man, you know, Hell's Kitchen is real. You know, in my kitchen it be
that's my shit.
Tough, right?
Shout out to Gordon Reb.
For sure, shout out. But it be rough in my kitchen. But when I'm at the function, at the pop up, and I'm there, and I'm performing, because when I'm cooking, I'm performing. Man, I be in a zone. I'm in a trance, like. You know, my people that's working with me know, like, you stay on this side of the table. You stay on this side of the table. Don't come in my little.
Don't mess with
my little domain.
I got a thing with my team because they'll see me pacing. I pace for like 10 to 15 minutes, like before every show. And people be think if you didn't know me, you would think something was wrong with me. Like, damn, what's wrong with Menace? He like, yo, don't talk to me. Leave me for alone. Like, let me do what I'm doing. Let me marinate real quick. Like, cause I'm about to go somewhere different. So that's definitely that.
When I'm on stage hosting, like I always steal a comedy set. Like when I'm on stage hosting, my goal will be like 7-8 laughs. So I get 7-8 laughs, I did my job. But like I don't see people, I hear. But like I'm looking at the crowd, I don't ever remember seeing motherfuckers. I'm just zoning out, really.
So
just
you
trying
can hear different laughs. That's dope. Like you getting like this. I'm not being funny. I'm saying
you can hear somebody laugh over
here.
I know a couple of people's voices, so I know they laugh. And sometimes I really want their approval. Because I ain't gonna lie, I do care what people think. Like it's art, motherfucker. You want people to like it. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm tripping because we're running over time. Social media is everybody. If you can start with.
All right, well, you can find me at Nina
No, I need
Waters.
you to yell because this is. I'm
Right,
gonna go to
she's
fucking
sexy.
sleep. Oh, we finna go together.
People,
Nah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
need you to find me. No, I need you to go grab your tickets at ninawatersministries.com/shop. Okay. I am also available on Facebook at Nina Waters, as well as Nina Powell, as well as Mood Changers. And also on Instagram, I am available Nina Waters and the Mood Changer vibe. All right.
You need to get some poetry and read it.
I do poetry.
Sexy voice.
Yeah, right.
Hibachi. Facebook, we at Herbachi. Instagram. Instagram, we at Eat Herbachi. Now you can follow me and subscribe to www.herbachi.com. And you're going to know all the pop-ups. You're going to follow me. Come on, join in.
That's what's up, man. Y'all know J Menace, man. J space MENACE. I am Googleable. Put it in. I'm coming up. www.therealjmenace.com. The Real J Menace on all streaming platforms. Still dreaming on all streaming platforms. Now we shooting a video of the drums this Friday, man. Lock in.
You can find me on Christian Mingle. Y'all know where the fuck to find me at. Looking for your first lady at Just the TIP. Transformative information in the process. Perspective. Don't judge your mama. But you can find me everywhere else at Media
We
Monix.
listen and don't judge.
That's such a
You
lot.
can find me everywhere else. I judge at Media Monix on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Snapchat, the Cheaters app.
Not the cheaters.
Snapchat is the Cheaters app.
Get some new chairs. If this motherfucker squeak one more, I bet the whole time.
Don't do that.
You
That
know
look crazy as
Put some
fuck. Wait a minute.
WD-40 on this shit.
Don't you want to meditate? Go somewhere. Anyway, we up out of here, man. Shoptalk 7. We finna go out with fuck it. Shoptalk 7. J Mix. Let's go.
Player, listen, no, I can't move. Ground game can make a tank lose. You been foolish and it ain't cool. Say that this some shit you know you can't prove. Did a lot of shit they can't do. Fuck how niggas feeling cause they ain't you. But I don't really wanna talk about it. We can redirect it. No, I'm awesome about it. Yeah. But if I gotta tell it, then I'ma be see-through. Yeah. You're not about to punch me and I'ma be peaceful. Yeah. Okay. Been through the measures, I'm not about to peak soon. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you wanna scale it, then I'm about to meet you. I'm hopping out of my seat. I gotta see what this challenge could be. I gotta see what the balance will be. So I gotta see who's surrounding my piece. Be color complete from the ground to the feet. From what I see is astounding to me. Take a good look around till I find me a preach. I'm unique with it. I don't miss a preach, nigga. I don't miss a horn. Nope, I've been getting used to the stab to my side, nigga. I don't miss a thorn. I can see the truth to the skies and the truth through the lies. Move different on them up and in the form. Can't slide right back like I used to. Cause I ain't thinking I don't want to fuck up my decorum. And there's so many niggas gotta put their hands in the pot. So you gotta get the fuck up out the swarm. Listen, better tell them who your name is. Don't let them focus on the language. They gon' try to play like nothing going on. Better let them know this ain't the same shit. We might be going to the same place, but that don't mean we on the same trip. If you out here thinking social suicide, I can do it quick and make it painless. Player, listen, no, I can't move. Ground game can make a tank lose. You been foolish and it ain't cool. Said you did some shit you know you can't prove. Did a lot of shit they can't do. Fuck how niggas feeling cause they ain't you. But I don't really wanna talk about it. We can redirect it. No, I'm awesome about it. Yeah. But if I gotta tell it, then I'ma be see-through. Yeah. You're not about to punch me and I'ma be peaceful. Yeah. Okay. Been through the measures, I'm not about to peak soon. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you wanna scale it, then I'm about to meet you.
Get it straight, I'ma break rules. I'm a boss nigga, I don't pay dues. You a clown boy, but I'm not amused. I'm a handyman, I'ma stay tuned. Might smack them depending on my mood. Might switch up the flow, but it's not new. I said, fuck all these bitches, yeah, that's true. But she bad, I'm a clipper like Ty Lue. Fuck your time about I'm insane. I'm prepared to go to hell with gasoline and a whole can of butane. Keep shit like I'm Luke Kane. New level every year while you niggas try to maintain. You a motherfucking game boy, I've been about my business 8 minutes. Get these niggas on their tippy toes. If it ain't about the dividends, what's the benefits? Friendships, fuck that in the track here.
Tell them who your name is.
Boy, I swear I said the same shit.
Try to play like nothing going on.
I ain't wanna try to play that game with.
We might be going to the same place,
but it's levels to it, this is bullshit.
If you out here looking for a suicide,
give you something, kill the pain with.
Player, listen, no, I